Everybody, in a video with Molly and Tomoko last night, I threw out a term, Jvlog 2.0, and I was referring to the new community of vloggers that have appeared that are basically represent a fresh crop of creative individuals, and they're kind of creating a community, a new version, a new generation of the Jvlog community. And we talked about it in the video. That video hasn't been uploaded yet, but I was thinking about it a little more last night in connection with the little trick that I learned from Molly about turning subscriber numbers off. And I was thinking that this Jvlog 2.0 community is in a very unique and critical phase in their development. Let me just reiterate again, the Jvlog, what I'm calling the Jvlog 2.0 community, are basically a new group of individuals who are creating new content. They've been active for a pretty limited time, and their subscriber bases are growing, and their popularity is increasing, and they've created a little network similar to what used to exist among some of the older vloggers. And still does exist among them. It's kind of a new version of an old thing, but they have a new angle, that a new potential that is unique, and this is what I think how I like to describe it. One of the things that happened with the old community. Who sent me this? Molly just sent me a Kakao Talk. Close that. I'll check that. One of the things about the old community is that it has become segmented into basically the haves and the have-nots, and they have something in betweens, and they have the currency, or the thing that is defined there is the subscriber base, the friend count, and the number of hits that their channels get. And that's something I've never really enjoyed about it. This kind of a fragmentation of who people are, and a hierarchy of people that are based on their popularity, because it never really made sense to me. I saw people with very creative, interesting content seemingly going nowhere, and vice versa. And I thought that a lot of times popularity just doesn't seem to make sense. It's reflective of human mass trafficking instincts. Humans as a group kind of work in some ways. Popularity is a strange and curious thing. So I've never really enjoyed that about the old community. Now this Jvlog 2.0 community is in a really great position right now, because for the most part, the members, and you guys know who you are, these members are at parity. They're somewhere between a dozen or so subscribers and somewhere over 1,000 for the most part. In the next year, though, that will all change. In the next year, that group will be highly segmented. If they don't do anything, they will be a highly fragmented group, just as the old community is, with the skyrocketers, heading towards the stratosphere, and some people who are kind of left behind, and a lot of people in between. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just the way the world works. There's always the popularity thing, but this group has an opportunity that I think is unique in putting a stop to that for the most part. And that is simply by turning off their subscriber numbers, their view, the ability to display those numbers, their subscriber numbers, their subscriber list. I would even go so far as to turn off the total number of video views. That you can't turn off the channel views. And I would leave the friends up. The friend thing seems to be kind of more reflective of the real connections that you make. I would leave that up. But take off the subscriber number. If you take off the subscribers number, take off the total video views, you're left with a channel that is content and friends. Content and friends. That's something I'd like to see. So I've gone ahead and done it. On all of my channels that I mentioned in the previous video, I've removed all those things, and I really like the new look and feel. And I think that if the 2.0 community, the Jvlog 2.0 community, if those members were to do the same thing at this point, when they're all kind of at the same level right now, and they all kind of feel like peers, what will happen is, on a going forward basis, when they have a big Jvlog get together in Tokyo or Nagoya or wherever, here in Shizuoka, or wherever it may be in the future, members won't arrive and be awestruck and feel uncomfortable talking to someone because they're at a 10,000 subscriber level, and I'm only at a 800 level, subscriber level, or vice versa. And it will instead be, hey, there's so-and-so. I really love that great video he or she did. It's really neat. I want to go talk to him about it. Or hey, you know, let's get over this table. This is all table of friends that I know who are on my friends list. And we won't have to deal with all of this hierarchy and pomp and circumstance that currently exists. And congratulations to those who have achieved great success on YouTube. I mean, they are certainly deserving of all the accolades that they get, and we'll still all know who they are. You know, it won't be in our face all the time. And the other thing is, I recommend let's not talk about it. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. And you know, let's grow up from the popularity contest and move on from there. Let's in turn instead become a community of friends, creating fun and interesting content to share and enjoy with one another and those who are interested in Japan. You know, and that's it. So now with that, I'm going to get to work. You guys have a wonderful bitchin' day. Bye-bye. Pow. I can never hit that button.